Hi everybody. At this point of the video, or of the project, you're gonna start to make your own design, your own form, your own organic form. So here's just something that I was playing around with, experimenting with. This is something I made before, which is, I just threw on the side, and I was kind of tinkering around with the idea of connecting a portion of this to this. But as this is growing and evolving, I'm starting to think of ideas as I'm working with it, constantly keeping my options open. Even though you have a sketch, even though you have all these ideas that you did in preliminary work to inform this, that's already part of it. That's kind of how you started, and things evolve. It's the design process that I've been emphasizing the whole entire time. So as of now, my idea is possibly having this thing curl all the way down, hitting the table, and then resting its head, if you will. The large truck going by. I don't like how it sits flat on the bottom, so I might add another layer down here so it kind of goes on a diagonal slightly, and then it will bend up and then come back down and then go on a table, and so I might have 2 points of contact on the table. Now there's so many different options you can do with this. You can take a little piece here, pull, or do add-ons. Think about it before you go in that direction. This is a form without negative space. It's just going to be this lump. There is a quiz question about the lump and the hole. The hole is the negative space, the lump is mass. So this is basically just going to be a mass for what I'm thinking about, but you can also consider negative space. So you can build an organic form and have this kind of interior space too as well. So there's a lot of options you can pursue with this idea. But I will say that I've been cutting these in 2-inch lengths, and just using my ruler here, I've been cutting each of these guys in 2-inch lengths, and then when I want to shave off something, or you can kind of see that some of these parts are smaller, I just get my scissors and I'll cut it off. Cut it off to where I think I want it. Then you can kind of cut up here, cut up here. So it's starting to kind of turn on an angle, as you can see this direction here. So I'm just kind of going up, almost like you're cutting hair off. Kind of fun. And I might even cut these little tops off because it's easier to glue the little pieces. And to be honest, how I've been going about this is really simple. I'll just get a straw, I'll put it right on top here. I'll make sure half of it is covering half of the straw, the other half is covering the other half of the straw. I'll clip it. And then I'll glue it. Before I usually check to see if the size is correct, because you want a little piece of the vertical straws, or the ones that go up here, open, so you can put the next one on, so it has something to land on. And that's as simple as it is. If you are trying to put pieces like this on, you can always pick this up and just like keep it vertical until the glue dries, which is about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, where it's kind of hard enough for you to move on to the next one. So you'll be working against gravity a little bit. Other ideas too is you could put this in a bowl and just rest it on its back, and that way you're just kind of building up this way. Or you could stack something underneath of it. Have anything around me? There you go. Stack something underneath of it while you work in this direction. There's a lot of different things that you can do. Just make it easy on yourself. Be creative, think about what you're gonna do. And at this point, you're not thinking about skin, you're just thinking about structure, about your form. Eventually, once you complete this, then you're gonna apply skin to it. And you can kind of see, one more thing I just wanna talk about here. See how this is starting to kind of create a curve here? That's because I used those 2-inch lengths, and it allowed me to get that curve, that organic curve that I've been trying to achieve, because basically these are straight lines. How do you create straight curvilinear forms with straight lines? You do have the bendy part, and I did utilize them here. If you can see in the middle rings, I just connected bendy parts and I didn't glue, and then I just glued the individual verticals to that. And I made this kind of egg shape. What am I going to do with it? I don't know. It was just more of an experiment, playing around. I'm kind of getting involved with this one. I like where this is going, and we'll see what happens. We'll just let it grow. It's an organic process as well, meaning that it's just growing. You're making your decisions as you continue on, but you're yet informed by artists you research. You're also informed by sketches you made. You're informed by your environment. You're informed by the piece you're making, former pieces that you've made. The material that you're using kind of dictates some of the directions that you can take. So build your structure and see where that goes.